Welcome, my friends. I have a fun mixed media craft for you today using items from Dollar Tree and some paint from Walmart. This is really budget friendly and a great craft to do with your girlfriends on a crafting night. Let me show you how to make this adorable mixed media craft. The base for our project today is going to be one of the Crafter Square Artist canvases. This is 11 by 14. It is a stretched canvas on cardboard. In my stores, these are only $1.25. You're also going to need some paint. I've chosen 4 colors to do our background. Folk Art Cobalt Hue, Apple Barrel Sky Blue, Apple Barrel Pool Blue, and then I'm going to sneak in a little bit of some Apple Barrel Pale Daffodil. And I'm going to start from dark and kind of work my way down into the yellow. And you're going to want a nice large brush to do your background. Okay, I have everything laid out to do my base. I have all my colors that I showed you plus some white here out. And I actually went with an even larger brush. I want to make sure I get a lot of paint down quickly and then it stays wet so I can easily blend everything. And I want to start with just a little bit of the dark across the top and then work my way down lighter in the blues and then end with some yellow down here at the bottom. Start at the top and work your way down, blending each of your colors. You're looking for a smooth transition between colors, just like the colors of the sky blend together at sunset. By using a good amount of paint and keeping it wet as you do your background, you can easily blend the colors together. If you want to get a really strong color like I do here at the bottom with the yellow, go ahead and add some paint directly to your canvas. You may need to switch brushes so that you get a clean, crisp color. You want to let this completely dry before we move forward. My base is completely dry, so we're ready to move forward. Now you want to design out how you want to do your project. I've kind of sketched out here 2 different designs. This one, I have a rooftop and then the silhouette of a cat, and then I have my branches. Whatever design you need to have branches because that's going to be your 3-dimensional project. So you can either do like a single bird sitting on one of the branches or a cat sitting on a rooftop kind of looking at maybe the sun or the moon, and some tree branches. Once you have it kind of sketched out and you know what you want to do, then go ahead and sketch it out on your piece. So I'm going to do the cat on the rooftop. I'll start just with a little angle of a line here. That's going to be my rooftop. Now I need to leave some space in this area because this is where I want to put my cat. So I need to have my branches to kind of go around that. And I'm just going to sketch it out. Now remember, tree branches are not straight. They kind of move. They branch off. You don't want to do too many branches either. We are going to be adding a lot of items to our branches. So I just have a light lay of tree branches and my roof. Now I'm just going to do a simple black silhouette of a cat, but I'm going to place my cat about here. And usually for the cat I like to do kind of like a teardrop that has a little bit of a flat bottom. This is going to be the body of your cat. Something along those lines. And then the tail, come down, up. Okay, you want just your basic cat body and tail. And for the head, I just kind of start with a circular head that's correctly proportioned. And then I want my cat kind of looking in this direction. So on that side, I'm going to right in the middle kind of angle out and around. Quite that much. And then add your ears. And remember, we're just looking for the basic shape. Then add your ears. And I usually put a little paw here in the front. Though you're probably not going to see that because that's all going to be black. So from the line down, that's all going to be black, and then you'll see the cat shape. So just play with it until you are happy with the shape and the size. But that's what you're looking for. If you're doing the cat, you have your roof line, your cat, and your tree branches. That's a great place to start. I have some apple barrel black out. And I'm going to start here on my cat. Now if you have a hard time getting clean lines with a paintbrush, you can always, once you get your shape down, go over it with a black Sharpie just to outline it, and then go back and fill it in with paint. That way you'll be able to get some really clean lines with the paint. I will show you how to do the basic bird silhouette at the end of the video. If you're enjoying today's content, make sure to subscribe, and when the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube will let you know every time I upload new content. And I do upload new content to my channel every week. Now I'm going to let this completely dry. I'll come back and touch up the kitty once I see how the paint dries. I'm letting my cat dry, and while that's drying, I'm filling in my roof line here. And again, I just want it solid black. It's just going to be a silhouette, keeping it very simple and easy to do. For your convenience, in the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. This list will not only tell you how much you're going to need, it will also let you know where I purchased the materials. So I'm putting out a little bit of white paint here on my paper, and I'm kind of moving around into kind of half a circle or a crescent moon shape. And I want to make sure I have a decent amount of paint down. And then I'm going to take my pouncer and choose whatever one you like the size for, like a moon. If you want to do a sun, do the whole thing. I'm only going to do like a crescent, or I'm going to attempt to. So get in there and pick up the paint. Find your area. Up here. So I have my shape of my crescent moon, and I like that it's not solid, but I am going to go in here with some of the paint and give it just a little bit more shaping. It's not perfect, but I think it's very cute. Now while the paint dries, I'm going to add another element, and that is hot glue. We're going to add some 3D elements using hot glue. We're going to go over our stems here. And the best thing to do is you want to go really slow. Lay down just a little bit and kind of stretch it. Go back, add another section. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, your stems are going to be a little thicker down near the base and thin out as they go on. So I'm actually going to do a couple layers here down near the bottom to give my stem some thickness. Once all the glue dries and we're happy with the layout, we'll go back and paint over it. It'll give us a nice textured 3D element. You're not looking for perfection, you're looking for texture and a 3D element. I have all my branches on there. I've gone over them with the hot glue, and I've gone over several times. Branches have a lot of texture. This is going to look exactly like a branch once we get some paint on it. So I'm very happy, thicker at the bottom and they thin out as they come towards the ends. You want to leave a lot of space around the ends. We're going to be adding a lot of little flowers. It's going to be so cute. But before we can do that, we got to get our branches painted. I have 3 colors: nutmeg brown, burnt umber, and black. I'm going to start with the lightest color, and then I can go in and add some of the burnt umber and just a touch of black to add even more texture to my branches. Look at how much more texture that looks when you do the hot glue underneath, and it makes it a 3-dimensional element. You'll probably have to put 2 coats of your base paint on because hot glue is not the best receptor for paint, but it will work and it'll look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to get my base coat down, and then I'll be back and I'll show you how to go in and add some more texture by adding the burnt umber and the black to your branches. So I have a good coat. I had to go over it twice to get it covered really well with the nutmeg brown. But look at all the texture. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm really pleased with that. It's even given me another idea for another project. So now I'm going to go in with my burnt umber and just a touch of the black and add a little bit more texture. And I'm not going to cover it completely. I'm just going to go in and add little bits here and there. And I want to focus more on the underneath. My light source is here, so anything on this side of the branch should stay the color it is. Anything in the middle and over, I can add a little bit of darkness as a shadow. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with the black and just add a little bit in the most darkest areas. Now you get a lot more dimension by adding 3 shades of color to your branches. A light, a medium, and a dark. This needs to completely dry before we move to the next phase. I came across these packages of Crafter Square wood stickers, and this one I took out a bird, and this one I took out hello and friend. And they do have stickers on the back, so I've gone ahead and painted them completely black. I'm also going to be adding these elements to my project. Dollar Tree has so many different stickers, wood icons, all different things to choose from. Go ahead and look and see what you like and what you want to add to your piece. Everything is nice and dry. The next thing I want to do is get my little wood stickers attached. So this is the little bird that came in the package. And they are sticky on the back, but you know, I don't trust that, so I'm going to add just a couple little dabs of hot glue and get that placed. Want my little bird sitting on the branch. And then down here I want to put the word hello friend. And you just kind of got to play with it till you're happy with their placement. And I'm going to tack these down with just a little bit of hot glue as well. I have those all attached. Next you're going to need a package or two of Crafter Square paper flowers. Now they have several different colors to choose from. Some are 24 pieces, some are 35, so depending on what you can find in your store. I have this pink variety, all white, grays, blacks, this really pretty kind of white and green, and this one, which I think is absolutely gorgeous, with the pink and the orange. So I'm going to be using mainly this. I might sneak in a few of these white. They have the same pearl center as these blooms, and they also have just a little bit of the green there. But I'm going to start with these, and if I need to add a little bit more variety, I might sneak in some of these. I just wanted to show you some of the other colors that I found in these beautiful paper flowers. The smaller packages contain 24. The larger packages contain 35. I think this is what they're selling currently at $1.25, and I think I picked these up when they were $1. So I opened one package, and now I'm going to start placing my blooms all over my branches. This is the fun part. Just a little dab of hot glue on the back of each bloom and start to place them. Look at how pretty. Now you can add as many or as few as you want. If you want to add some leaves, you can always cut them out of felt. I've also seen at Dollar Tree they have little small wood cutout leaves. You could use those as well. But check your stores, look and see what's available to you, and go from there. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my blooms. Once I get them on, I'll come back and show you the finished product. And here you go. I have all of my paper flowers attached. Now this took about 2.5 packages of the 35 paper flowers. I used 2 of the pink and the orange, and then I used just the white out of the white and green package. Now I did go back and go over my cat here with a black Sharpie. It allowed me to clean up my lines. I gave my cat a little nose and some whiskers. And then I did go in and clean up my moon a little bit. It was a little rough, so I used a Crafter Square metallic marker. I just kind of cleaned up the outer edge to make it a little bit more smooth. But I think this is very sweet. It would be a great little gift for your mom or a girlfriend. Also a fun project to get together with your girlfriends and go to town and see what you can come up with what's available in your stores. Well, I hope this project inspired you and gave you some ideas on creating something beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a basic silhouette of a bird. So say this is your branch. You want to start with kind of a round, fat circle. This is the body of your bird. And then you're going to put a smaller circle on the top. This is the head. Then add just a little beak, a little point, off to whatever side you want your bird to be looking. And then you can take and just give it a simple tail and just fill that in. Okay, so you're just looking for the silhouette of a bird. Now if you want to add a wing and add a little bit here to represent the wing, you can do that. But you're just looking for something very simple that looks like a bird sitting on a branch. So a large circle, a small circle, add a little beak, and then pull down and add a tail. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I had a lot of fun putting it together. I was ready to do something a little different, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.